What's up, y'all? I just wanted to react to this guy I came across about last week or something. He got some pretty uh, cool, interesting music about some topics I think a lot of people need to hear, and a message that a lot of people I think need to hear. So let's get right on into it.
Crazy, I'm the one who they labeled as controversial, and Cardi B is the role model for 12-year-old girls. There's rappers pushing Xanax at the top of the.
Start this over.
I think it's crazy, I'm the one who they labeled as controversial, and Cardi B is the role model for 12-year-old girls. There's rappers pushing Xanax at the top of the billboard, but if I mention race in a song, I'm scared I'll get killed for it. It's backwards, it's getting exponentially dumb. It's more difficult to get a job than purchase a gun. Eminem used to gay bash and murder his mom, and now he doesn't want fans if they voted for Trump. We're ashamed to be American. You should probably love it, cause you have the right to hate it and not get stoned to death in public. As children, we were taught how to walk and talk, but the system wants adults to sit down and shut up. Cancel culture runs the world now, the planet went crazy. Label everything we say as homophobic or racist. If you're white, then you're privileged, guilty by association. All our childhood heroes got me too, or they're rapists. They never freed the slaves. They realized that they don't need to change. They gave us tiny screens, we think we free because we can't see the cage. They knew that race war would be the game they need to play for people to be teams.
Spitting, bro. He's spitting.
Feed the flame. They so fake woke. Facts don't care about feelings. They know they won't tell me what to believe in. They so fake woke. Same old, same songs. They so fake woke. Facts don't care about your feelings. I think it's crazy how these people screaming facts, but they fake woke. Hate their neighbor cause he wears a mask or he stays home. Has a daughter, but his favorite artist said he slays hoes. Picks her up from school, music slaps on the way home. Censorship's an issue cause they choose what they erase. There's a difference between hate speech and speech that you hate. I think Black Lives Matter was the stupidest name, when the system's screwing everyone exactly the same. I just want to spend Thanksgiving Day with food of my family, without being accused of celebrating native casualties. We got so divided, it's black and white and political. Republicans are bigots, libtards if you're liberal. There's riots in our streets and it's just getting worse. Y'all screaming deep on the police, y'all are genius for sure. They're underfunded already, they're way too busy to work. Order food and call the cops, see what reaches you first. Segregation ended, that's a lie in itself. That was a strategy to make us think they were trying to help. They knew that racism was hot if they designed it to sell. We buy up every single box and divide us ourselves. They so fake woke. Facts don't care about feelings. They know they won't tell me what to believe in. They so fake woke. Same old, same songs. They so fake woke. Facts don't care about your feelings. Use violence to get peace and wonder why it isn't working. That's like sleeping with a football team to try and be a virgin. Politicians are for sale and someone always makes the purchase, but you and I cannot afford it. Our democracy is worthless. If a man has mental illness, call him crazy, say it silently. When country's going crazy, we accept it as society. Get sick and take a pill. When the side effects get you high, you get addicted like these rappers dying fighting with sobriety. Censoring the facts turns our children into idiots. They claim it's for our safety. I'll tell you what it really is. Removing information that empowers all the citizens. The truth doesn't damage points of view that are legitimate. They're trying to change amen to amen and women. How we let them make praying a microaggression. Instead of asking God for the strength to keep winning, we cheat to get ahead and then we ask him for forgiveness. Feminism used to be the most righteous of fights, but these days it feels like they secretly hate guys. I don't trust anyone who bleeds for a week and don't die. Just kidding, but everything else that I said is right.
Bro is spitting, bro. I want to touch on some like things like what he said. I got a couple things to say.
Tell me what to believe in. They so fake woke. Same old, same songs. They so fake woke. Facts don't care about your feelings.
All right, so I don't want to keep y'all too long, so I'm gonna try keeping this explanation, what I want to say, short. But first, I think I want to say, bro, if you would have showed me this like 5 years ago, I think I would have had a completely different reaction and probably would have been way madder or like just mad in general about some of the things he said. But to the point I'm at now, I kind of have a different mindset, kind of a little different. Yeah, but 5 years ago, I probably would not have liked this song. Yeah, but with that being said, I can already tell, bro. Some of the things he said in the song, I can already tell people are gonna hate him for it, disagree with him, bash him for it. Even though some of the things he said is very true. There was one that like made me twist my face a little bit, which was like Black Lives Matter was like the stupidest thing. But then my feelings on Black Lives Matter is a little different now, just because like the organization I don't like at all, and what they did with the money and bought houses, and like you have a whole organization named Black Lives Matter, so the name right there and that little slogan is kind of tainted. Then I'm also kind of, in a way, seeing like how saying like just Black Lives Matter, even because it was like saying Black Lives Matter wasn't, you know, a result of like them not being treated right equally. But I think a better slogan would have been like what the Asians are using, which is "Stop Asian Hate." And when you really think about it, that's all racism is. It's just a form of hatred. Otherwise, bro, I do think it's a good song. And this one is called Fake Woke, and he touches on a lot of things about like this cancer culture, and it's really stupid. And like he said, whole thing about we got to change amen to amen and woman, and how did we let that become microaggression? And it's really true. It's just small things like that are like so stupid and so they're such large like topics when they really shouldn't be, because it was never that serious and has never been a problem, but now it is. I do believe a lot of people are fake woke and stuff. He was correct about everybody's basically getting treated the same. I mean, if you're really in the same like class, middle and lower class, bro, we're all getting treated the same way. And yeah, I just wanted to watch this music video, give a little perspective on it. Especially, I kind of thought my perspective would have been a little different, just because I am black and stuff, and it seems like a lot of his fans and stuff are white, which is not a problem, bro. Only reason I'm mentioning race is because we have made it such a big deal in America, bro, and that's why I'm mentioning it. But I thought maybe somebody that's a different race from like his majority of fans reviewing it might be a cool little insight. After this, I'm actually gonna film another song. I'm gonna film another video reviewing one of his songs called "The System," which is actually the one I really wanted to review, because that one truly kind of says how I would be feeling and stuff. So other than that, man, thank y'all for tuning into this one, but make sure you tune into that next one as well. Thank y'all. Peace.